Hello, this is a May-tie back carrier. This is an Ocah, so it has duo straps, which means it ends in wrap straps. So it's a little bit different, but the principle is the same. I like to wear it with the pattern side out, and with an Ocah, because it has quite a kind of structured waist with seams and everything, you wear it non-apron. If it was an unpadded waist, you would have to wear it apron style, like a connecta or something like that. So what you do is you have this pattern that you want out, like this, and then you fold the waist over it. And then you tie it behind you. I pre-tie with a May-tie, rather, as opposed to Santa tossing like I do with wraps, just because I find it easier. So I tie it pretty high so that a toddler could see over my shoulders, hopefully, and I just give it a good double knot. And make sure that you have the right posture when you do this, or it'll get really loose as soon as you straighten up. And just make it a secure double knot. And then what I do, because I'm doing this with the toddler, is have him pick him up from standing, but you could, do it from laying down or anything you want. And he's a bit sort of grumpy. It's nap time, so we'll hope this goes okay. Yes. He'll probably be happy once he's up. So, from standing, I just pick him up like this, and I just whack him over my shoulders. It's not scary. Just make sure your hand's there, so if he does come down at all, he won't fall. And I make sure that his bum is well above the waist, like this, so he's high enough. And then you just take, he's sitting up, but it's okay. You just take both straps in your hand like this, and you just flop him back on your back, and then pull them over like that. And then you want to make sure you really bounce upwards like that, so that it doesn't tug on your shoulders, and so that, do you want me to take that? So that, thank you. So that they have a nice deep seat. And you want to make sure the legs are quite centered, which they are. It's easier because I have a darted body. And then you can do one of two things. You can either twist the straps behind you, or you can spread them out, which is what I prefer. If you twist them, this is what you do. You bounce, take the straps behind you, over the legs, then twist them once. Get them as high up on your back as you can. It doesn't matter if they're way too high, because they will fall. Like that. And then you bring them round, and you twist again. Oops. In the same direction. See, it's nap time. So you twist them around in the same direction, so you have a full twist, and then you bring them out under the legs, and you tie it in front of you twice, like that. But I prefer to spread them. I think that's far more supportive in any May-tie I've tried, wrap straps or not. So, in order to do that, you bounce like usual. You put one strap between your knees, you take the other, pull up, you bring it behind you, you pass it to your other hand, like this. So you make sure you have the top in the opposite hand, and the bottom. Then you just spread it, pull so it's nice and tight, and then bring the leg up over the strap instead of putting the strap under the leg. And then you put that on your knee, through your knee rather, and you do the same with the other side. Bounce again, and just do the same thing. So spread, work it over the bum. I think that's it, but I can't really see what I'm doing. And then pass it to you, bring the leg over the strap, and just tie in the front. And some people could tie once, then put it under the legs and tie under the bum. But I can't do that, I'm too big. So I just tie twice. And that's it. And you can see over my shoulder, so you can see where he's going. His arm's out right now. I prefer arms in, but it's kind of good to tie with a wrap or a mane tie arms out, because then when they put them in, instead of loosening it by getting it out, they're really tight inside.